a famous mathematician claimed that every even number greater than 4 can be written as the sum of a pair of prime numbers. For example, 8 can be written as the sum of 3 and 5, and 3 and 5 are both prime numbers. So the first part of our question is, write a pair of prime numbers that sum to 16. Then, write a different pair of prime numbers that also sum to 16. The second part of our question is now choose an even number that is greater than 16, then write a pair of prime numbers that sum to your even number, and then you can complete the sentence below. The even number that you've chosen can be written as the sum of the prime numbers, and then you put your 2 primes in there. If you do it for one number that's greater than 16, why not see how many you can do? So how many numbers greater than 16 can you find the prime pairs for? Good luck. Okay, time's up. So the first thing that we want to know is what is a prime number. And so a prime number is a number that is a whole number and can only be divided evenly by 1 and itself. And it must also be greater than 1. So 1 itself isn't a prime number, but let's just use the space down here at the bottom to write out some prime numbers so we've got them for later. So we've got 2 is our lowest prime, and then we've got 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23. And I think that's enough for my purpose today. Okay, so we've got a list of primes. Obviously they go on past that, but for today that's all I think I'm going to need. So let's look at the first part of our problem. We need to find a pair of primes that sum to 16. So 17 and up, that's no good, but anything below might work for us. So if I take 13, for example, is there another prime that would sum together with that, would add to that to make 16? Well, yes there is, 13 and 3. So that's one possible answer for this first section, is 13 and 3. And then it says there's a different pair of prime numbers, so it must be not 13 and 3, it must be another pair. So how about 11? What would I need from 11 to get to 16? I'd need 5 more, 5 prime as well. So the other option is 11 and 5. Okay, for the second part you were choosing your own number and you were making the sentence below correct. So there are lots of options we could have chosen here. What I'll do is I'll do the next few along the line. So if I look at 18, so if my number was 18, what could my options have been? So for 18 I could choose 13 and 5. And that would be correct. They're both primes and they add up to 18. Or if I'd have chosen 20, my 2 primes would have to be 17 and 3. Or if I'd have chosen 22, we would have looked at 19 and 3. And what about 24? Well, 24 would have been 19 again, but this time we're going to add on 5. Obviously these continue, and if you picked an even number there should be a pair of primes that add up to make that number. You'll have to check yourselves if you've chosen another number other than that, but you can see how the theory works.